Where is it? Oh, there it is. First things first, Vitalius. Hey man, what's up? How are you feeling today? Yes, I believe you're the first one in today. Amazing. I love it. That's why we are here. Hopefully, I will be able to answer most of them. If not, well, I have to ask for advice from my colleagues, but hopefully, I will manage to answer them best way possible. How are you thriving in Planet X? It's good that we have like newcomers and people with a lot of questions, because people are not entirely sure what to ask, even though they don't understand everything. But it's great that newcomers come in who had a little bit of balls and asking the proper questions on how things are working and how to operate certain things. So all good, refarming and that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Sounds pretty good to me. Hey, Gold Sarah, how are you feeling? Welcome to another session here at the office. It's been a good day. Hello, friends. What are you hiding from me? It's been a good day, really. Like a lot of. It's the end of the month. Finalizing some major projects that will go live very, very, very soon. So that's very promising. Trojanovska, Kashi, nice to have you on board here today as well. There's two major projects in going on in the background. One will hopefully go live today. Well, at the end of the day, we are finalizing the details, and we can only hope that it will go well. Well, according to the plan. Chame, hey. Hello, how are you doing? Well, we can only hope that it will go according to the plan, and if that's the case, there will be a lot more activity on the marketplace only within a couple of days or so. Hey people, welcome Vicky, Ramo, Futser. Nice to have you here. Yesterday we almost, not yesterday, maybe it was 2 days ago. Well, yeah, 2 days ago we almost completed the domain. Once more, had to stop myself from making a terrible mistake and not completing it the best way possible. Well, I think that, well, not game-wise, but kind of like game-wise, there will be updates. We have two major projects that don't necessarily will affect the look and the feel of the game, but definitely the activity. It's a project that has been going on for quite some time with the sleeper agents, as we call them. The people that have not been active on their accounts for at least the last 6 months or so. So what we're doing is we're taking control of their picks and reactivating them, increasing the activity on the marketplace, and hey Zara, allowing people to build their build their territories in a much easier way, since there will be less inactive picks on the map. So that's very promising, and I know the smart ones here at the office, they are finalizing all the last details here today. So maybe tonight or tomorrow morning it will go live. We can only hope, but that's what we're aiming for. And it's been it's been a couple of long weeks trying to finalize this, the last details, and now we're finally there. Valen Morgenspad, hey. So it's very, very interesting to see what the outcome will be from this sleeper agent project, as there's a lot of picks included in there's a lot of picks that the guild will kind of start to play with. So that's really awesome. Good morning, hi, good evening, good day. Well, I know you're from everywhere in the world, so hi to all of you. I'm really, really interested to check on how we're doing here today, because we were so close to finalize everything, and I stopped myself because I did not want to mess things up. We did a lot of bidding, and okay, it's too small. Oh, that looks better. Nice. Yes, and yeah, hopefully this will be the day when the domain will finally be completed. I really hope so. I'm gonna go check straight away. Oh, that's a big black hole, but it's gone. Oh, look at this. Nice. So we managed to connect a couple more picks up here. I can already see. That's nice. Meaning that we can proceed with this little mission. I'm just gonna quickly check on how we're doing here. Let's see if we've had any progress over the last couple of days. Oh, it's getting better and better, but not even close. Okay, let's keep on bidding. And I'm also kind of like running out of XT. That's crazy. So I did briefly calculate the average picks price, and we were around 3.4, I think, overall tiers that we were bidding on. 3.4 IXT per picks, which is kind of like that's below average, so it feels good. And I think that we've, from time to time have spent. No, it was actually 3.68. So yeah, just below average, but we've still, splashed the cash on some of the picks, just to get things finalized. Amounts that I would necessarily not pay myself, but yeah, it's still below average, which is good. And we have finalized, well, today we will finalize our domain, and we are soon to complete at least a couple of areas in on common tier. Hi Lala, welcome. And in common tier we will also let's go, and just gonna, that's fine. And we're gonna make sure that we will get some areas going in common tier as well. As a matter of fact, we only need 20 picks in common tier to increase the output with 200%, so that's what we're aiming for as soon as possible. And I think we might want to rush it by bidding a bit more aggressive. We'll see how we feel. We'll see how we feel after the weekend. It'd be nice to have it up and running. So looking at that is also quite nice. We're buying quite some picks in uncommon tier. Maybe we're just gonna go and have a look at the map, see if there's Oh, it's growing. That snake is growing. That's good. So like, oh, this is not looking bad at all. And even around here, I mean, thinking this is nice. It's been going quite well. But yeah, the main focus today, apart from answering all the questions that you hopefully want to ask me, is to finalize the outlier domain. The main objective. Come on, keep on loading. So you guys having a good day? I hope so, at least. It's been a lot of traffic on the chain lately. I still think we are like increasing in trading volumes on the different contracts, both for ERC 1155, well, especially for ERC 1155, but also for the 721s. So picks and territories, they are 721s, and the assets that are more related to mission control, they're all 1155s. And now we might want to check on that straight away. Ooh, return home. Home, baby, home. Go back to the marketplace. Yeah, steady around 100,000 transactions on a contract per day. It's good. And how are we looking at ERC 11, like 376? So we're still increasing there every day, not as exponentially as we did in the past, but still increasing, which is awesome. So 848,000 transactions on the contract over the last 3 days. Crazy numbers, but really cool to see and really fun to see. And you guys are all part of it. That's what's so cool about it. Like, you're playing the game, you're interacting with the chain, and you know what we're doing in mission control at the moment. We kind of like don't necessarily need to spend too much money. We're kind of like collecting waste and refining it. So we're spending a bit of Matic has a gas fee, obviously, but no significant amount of Matic either. So an itchy question here: if not secret, will the team be able to complete everything what wrote in the roadmap this year? That's what we're aiming for. We are doing everything we can to follow the roadmap. That's our main goal. We've obviously had some obstacles on the way, but that's the main goal. Let's go and have a look at it, the roadmap, straight away. And I think it should be down here. Okay, so where are we? This is the last quarter. I hope you can see the screen properly. Let's go out here. Genesis badge, NFT. This is the second quarter. Territory, sector zone, yes. The globe launch, IC Genesis badge, NFT, cargo drop, sure. Mission control, free to play, play to earn. 24 mobile NFT assets, play to impact. Yeah, so this is the fourth quarter. Here we have still, so the DAOs, decentralization, yes, that's up and running already. It's not used very frequently at the moment, but we've had some tryouts. We had some votings where people could participate, which is great. Free to play, yes, we've already had some claims that were obviously, except for the gas fee, they were like free to play, play to earn, yeah, sure, play to impact. So what else do we have? Introducing non-playing characters and avatars. They are to be finalized at the moment. Hopefully they will be up and running before the end of the year. That's our main goal. Yeah, sure. Let's see, what else do we have here? Batch signatures, cross-chain compatibility, counter offer, ERC 1155 support, territory trading, Merkle tree. So if you're looking at this section here, I'd say the most difficult one is the batch signatures. Technically, that's a really difficult one to complete. I am not 100% sure how far we come in the progress of the batch signature, but we have been working on it for a long time, so I think we've come quite far. Cross-chain compatibility. That's also a pretty difficult one. Not entirely sure how far we are there. Counter offer, that will be with the next marketplace update, the 2.5. It could be that the marketplace 2.5 will be more light-weighted version. It depends on how far we will come with batch signature, cross-chain compatibility, but the territory trading, ERC 1155 support is already there, Merkle tree as well. All of these things that are going, but I would say the top 3 ones from this section are the most difficult ones, which might need some extra dev time. We will do our best to make sure that we will complete all the tasks that we have assigned ourselves. So what is cross-chain compatibility there? Well, in the crypto space, in the blockchain space, there are so many different blockchains. We have the Ethereum network, we have the Polygon, which is a layer 2 scaling solution to Ethereum. Then there's like the Binance chain. There's a Bitcoin. They have their own chain. So all the different kind of projects have their own chain. And cross-chain compatibility means that assets from different chains could be used in Planet IX. So if there were NFTs that are running on the BNB chain or the BSC chain, they could have been utilized within in Planet IX as well. So that's basically what cross-chain compatibility is. So we want to build a game that is not 100% unlimited, but as unlimited possible, to allow as many people possible to participate without changing too much of their current settings or current state of where they hold their assets and where the value is in their account and so on. So it's a major step for attracting new people. And but it's also a very difficult task. So we hope we get that ready. That'd be really, really amazing. It would allow a lot of new players from different chains to participate. I don't necessarily think it's too complicated to use different chains, but if you're new to crypto and if you want to join in and you have your assets on a certain chain, well, it's obviously a lot easier to not have to bridge your funds from one chain to another. But so Vitalius, I hope that most of the things on the roadmap will be completed by the end of the year. It's been I mean, we haven't really had too much rest lately. There's been a long year, really. I've barely had any vacation, and a lot of my colleagues have had very little vacation to make sure that we are producing according to the plan. But it was stupid for me to promise something that I cannot promise. But I'm just saying that we've been doing quite well, I think, and I think we're still. I haven't yeah. Yeah, no, it's a good, really good question, and it's a question that's worth asking, because I've seen in many projects that there's been a lot of roadmaps where a lot of the tasks have not been accomplished. And looking back at our roadmap, I feel that we've managed to do a lot of them. Not all of them in time. We've had to postpone some of them. We've learned from that a lot, obviously, and probably given us a little bit more extra time when we know there's some major changes to be made, especially when there's very technical stuff to be implemented, such as cross-chain compatibility and batch signatures. Batch signatures is a dream thing for many people because it will soothe the pain from your clicking finger. But apart from that, I think we've been doing quite well with and in addition to that, we've released some things that we've not even showed on the roadmap. A major thing that happened during this year, I mean, the collaboration, the partnership with Arcade NFTs is a huge thing that we did not have in mind, well, at least wasn't on the roadmap. It might have been in the mind, but this is a pretty substantial thing that happened during the year, which was not there's a lot of negotiations going on behind the scenes to for different kind of partnerships. So yes, I think it's been really good so far. And looking at the first quarter of next year and the second as well, if you see, we have we are gonna focus a lot on the marketplace. The marketplace, we want all the assets to be traded within the marketplace. Not only ours, but perhaps even other projects' assets, like an OpenSea. I'm not saying that we're gonna take over the position of OpenSea. I'm just gonna say that, like equivalent to what OpenSea is, we have a platform that could be utilized in a much larger way. We could scale it definitely and allow other projects to ramp up their projects by using our marketplace. And that's what we have been working on in the background for a long time, not only for our own assets and increasing the user experience of the marketplace and how we operate it, but also allowing other projects to utilize it. So that's going to be the main focus of the fourth quarter here, and also the first quarter. And esports integration, well, with the merge or with the collaboration with Arcade NFTs, that's a natural way going forward. So that's really, really interesting. And spaceship mission control, I'm not gonna talk too much about it really. I think it'll be I think it'd be a lot more interesting to speak about it when I have some glimpses to show, because it's it's a bit of the future. But yeah, I think the roadmap looks pretty good, and as you've seen, we set off a lot of time for the marketplace to make sure it will become the best marketplace out there. A good experience, and yeah, so the 2023, a lot of this will definitely take up most of our time, because they're major updates to what we're having today, and so that's really, really amazing, exciting at least. It was good that I opened up the roadmap, because I haven't really looked at it for a while, but yeah, it's looking really, really, really nice. Thank you for the question. Good as always, on point. I'm gonna go back and do a bit of bidding. And also, what is really good when we are opening the marketplace for all our own assets is that we can all use IXT for trading. Meaning that when we are farming IXT through staking or burning or different kind of mechanics, we can use the rewards directly. There's no need to bridge money. There's no need to swap for other coins or so on. So that's good. It's very, very good. And it will increase the trading volume as well for IXT, which is really good. Looking at the investment perspective. Yes, I agree, Tishame. That's gonna be really, really nice. Not only the security of having everything in-house, but also the fact that we can use IXT for the purpose of buying the assets. That would be really, really nice. And we will also, for the purpose of our competitions, we are having what's it called, Chainlink VRF, verified random. Whoa, look at this. Who are selling our picks? All of a sudden, I haven't really checked how we're feeling over here. This is kind of like a lost. Oh my god, how big is? Oh, okay, that's only 1. 2. Okay, crazy. I understand why they are not. We should definitely finalize an area here as soon as possible. So we got like 10, got like 20, 30, 40. Could easily connect 40 picks here to create an area. Okay, well, that's gonna be maybe for a bit later. But I need to focus a bit more, make sure we bid on adjacent picks to where we are. So all of a sudden, this is kind of strange. No, it's actually not. This is not strange at all. What we did was, when we reached out to all the sleeper agents, explaining the project for them, we sent them several emails, because we want obviously them to be part of the Planet X journey. And since we started to reach out to them, thousands and thousands of accounts have been reactivated or activated, actually, since they have not been active in the past, they're all of a sudden starting to use their accounts, and that's very promising. It's really nice to see. And looking at this area where this is actually the first location we started to bid on with this account, and it's the one that had the least traction, really. Not the only one in the area. It was the KK Lucky. They changed their name 3 times during the period of time that we've been bidding here. But apart from that, it's been very slow. Really? Did we just get kicked out? Strange. Yeah, it was definitely the location of the map where we had most difficulties. But now all of a sudden, the majority of the notification, they are of rare tier, which means that someone is waking up. That's really nice. So not only are we taking control of people that are not interested in playing the game, but we are also activating players. That's really nice to see. I also thought I felt the same thing with my private account in the location where I am trying to build. Also uncommon. All of a sudden, got a lot of more picks, both rejected and accepted, which is really nice. So that's wow, it's really good. It's a massive project, really. There's so many million picks included in this project. I think we've so far have sold not really half of the map, but we've sold. I can easily check this out, really. One more, so we gotta go do this. Picks. No, we can only get minted picks, but around 700 million picks are sold out of 1.7 billion, almost 1.7 billion, and kind of like 10, like we are reactivating with this project somewhere in between 8 to 10% more picks. It's pretty crazy. Also, very good question, Vitalius. Okay, how can I say this in a more diplomatic way? Well, we are investigating or elaborating the utilities, the functions of energy in the future. Without saying yes or no, I would say that there might be possibilities in the future to utilize them in different ways, except for only staking. It's still resource. Well, in mission control is actually the most valuable resource, since you are going through a refining process from waste, biomass, facility, so on. And I think definitely that will be the case, that in the future we will be able to use it for different purposes than staking. But I wouldn't miss my chance of staking it beforehand, really. because that's the main function, especially now. But yeah, time will tell. Hello, buddy. How's everyone wherever you are? Good. Like spaceship can't fly without energy. Well, that's correct. And also for certain things, you know, for people who don't have drones and they still want to protect their pics from being raided, they might need some, I don't know, electrical fences or something that needs, something similar to, I don't know. These are just nothing we have planned. But yes, I think your mind is set on the right path in this journey, Vitalius. You're actually thinking further ahead into the future, which is awesome. And if you have any great ideas, please reach out to us. We will evaluate them, and maybe we will consider, or not consider them. But if you give us 10 ideas, maybe some bits and pieces of those ideas will all of a sudden bring us to, oh wow, this is crazy. This could actually be incorporated into whatever we are building. So if you have any great ideas, don't hesitate. There's a suggestion site on Discord. We really want to build this game together with our community. But yeah, you saw the roadmap. There's a spaceship there. Okay. Whoa, I just bought a Pix for 26 IXT. I think I misplaced that bid. I thought I lost a lot of IXT over the last couple of days, and I did not see that I spent too. Oh, that's definitely a misclick. Yup. 100% a misclick. Oh well, that's okay. Things happen. We cannot always be in control of what we're doing, even though we want to. Because these people are a lot greedier than in uncommon tier. But I want to show you as well, which I think is really nice. So where are we? This is so this is picks traded per week. Since the initiation of mission control, we're having an increase, and also active users per week is increasing. This is really nice. Really good numbers. Staking pool, same thing here. It's the value locked into the staking pools are increasing. Liquidity pool as well. We had a big dip here in summer. People want to go to holidays, but then increasing, like in all the major sectors here, increasing. So it's really, really, really great to see. And this is waste collected since the initiation, 11th of November. Boom, 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 meaning there's more and more people playing. I think we've, and also here, especially energy collected, also increasing in numbers. Facilities minted, it's nice. And stake territories, if we zoom in here, no, I could not. So the red tip of the mountain, It's where the basically where people have moved their stake territories from the staking dashboard to mission control. So let's see here. We have, are you building your territory? Yes, we were doing a bit of both here, but yeah, we were going through the notifications and we're gonna finalize the domain today. Yeah, sure. I have a question here from Kashi. I have one question. That is, when the facility produce the energy, it is the lifetime produce, or there is certain time also staking energy, how long they will reward IXT for us? Okay, so the time frame of these the energy staking pool, I don't know the exact number that has been dedicated to that pool, but it is the largest pool and it's gonna last for a long time. But not only that, there's from picks traded on the marketplace, territories traded on the marketplace, 2.5% goes to burn and 2.5% goes back into future staking pools. So all the staking pools, they will continue to live, and the share of those 2.5% will be split up according to the pool size. So the energy staking pool to date is the largest staking pool, meaning that it will, like, allocation of those 2.5% will, the highest allocation of those 2.5% will go to a pool equivalent to that. So there's no stopping that, really. For as long as we can provide an interesting product, for long as we can be the best game out there, which we hopefully will never end, these pools will always exist. They will always, come in money through sales. And the great thing about our project compared to a lot of other projects is that we don't take a cut from that. It goes directly back to the community. So 100% of those 2.5% goes directly back into the community. So that's really promising. It's very, very promising. So we have Crowd Africa saying Brazil legalized cryptocurrency as payment method. That is interesting. All cryptocurrencies or certain cryptocurrencies, I believe that's probably gonna be Bitcoin, hopefully Ethereum, as I believe it's the future of the future coin, the future major coin. I don't necessarily see the utility of Bitcoin the same way I do with Ethereum, but I might be wrong. This is I know this guy. And also what is interesting to see at the map at the moment, there's still picks to be sold. The entire map is not completely covered, but it eventually will be. Little Planet, how are you feeling today? Welcome on board. But also on our, so it's a copy of the world, and we are so far using the land masses we have not really started to utilize the oceans. The oceans covers I mean the ocean covers what is it, like 71% of the entire world's surface. So there's a lot to be explored here. So the Philippines is having their blockchain week, December 1 to December 5. Blockchain week. That is interesting. I don't think we will participate this year. We've been on way too many conferences the last couple of months. We've been showcasing our project. We've had some very positive feedback, both from conventional gaming community and the crypto gaming community. It's been very yeah, the feedback has been very great from them. What about facility produced energy? It is a lifetime produced when we put facility on the tile. As long as you have a facility staked on a tile, it will produce energy. But as in the real world, factories, facilities, cars, they might break down. And if they do so, well, then we need to repair them. So maybe that's the case. So they want to make the Philippines the crypto country of the world. I think Axie Infinity kind of initiated that a couple of years ago. Looks like we've been through all the notifications. I'm bored of them. What I'm gonna do now is definitely finalize. Well, Axie Infinity initiated that project some time ago. Whether they knew what they were doing or not, they did it. And they did it good. So I'm happy to see that the government is also understanding the importance of being part of this revolution. Okay, so today I'm not gonna mess things up. I'm gonna make sure that can't load. I'm gonna make sure that this will be the day that the territory is completed. Well, looking at this, we are want to connect the south bits, which means that I want to use as much picks up north possible. So what I will do is I will check on 2, 1, 2. Oh no, I need to turn that off. I always forget about it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that means I'm losing 2 picks, but that's okay. I'm losing 2 picks there. But what's even better doing then is including them and removing them from the south bit. So that's definitely a territory I wanna build, because that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yes. 2, 4, 6. Okay, so we're gonna mint that straight away. No messing about here, no. Looks good. So another good question here. Curious about 18 tile in future. If possible for us to know the time gap when it could happen. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna reveal any dates or how long it will take. I will leave that as a surprise. I can just say that we are working on it, obviously, but what we want to do is we want to make sure that active players and players that are we are investigating different alternatives on how to increase the value of an account and how to how do you say this, how to why it's why it should be beneficial to only use one account, and how we can allow people to profit from doing certain things to increase the value of that account instead of having multiple accounts. So it's not like we're only gonna give you more tiles. I think for the next step it will require the player to complete certain tasks or do stuff to be allowed an increased tile allotment for the account. This will definitely help players or increase it would definitely make people want to play more, invest more time in one account, and make sure that they contribute more to the growth of Planet X. So that's what we're investigating at the moment. Collecting waste on only 6 tiles is a bit boring. Yeah, I hear you, I feel you. Collecting waste might not be the main thing, even though it will be a major thing still going forward. But when it's when raiding will be initiated, implemented, then you need to protect yourself. There will be a lot of new features that you have to take into consideration to basically protect your account, protect your assets. Oh my god, why did it do that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. So I think this is going well. Nice. So I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is good. I think everything is going to according to the plan. For raiding, the drones you have, they're harvester drones. They are not to be utilized for the purpose of raiding. The good thing about having drones, tiles with drones are not subject to rating. The drones will protect. The drones will protect the tiles from being raided. Yeah, Esther, I'm sorry to hear that. All the on-chain assets, they are your responsibility. We cannot, move them, transfer them, or do anything with them. You need to make sure that you stay safe out there. And you gotta make sure that you are the first one to transfer the assets from a wallet that is being hacked. So this is a crucial part to not mess things up. How many picks do I have here? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wicked. So everything is going according to the plan. This is nice. Yeah, it's a limited amount of drones. White space, as already announced, there will be a what do we call it? We call it a I don't necessarily need to build these territories now. I just need to finalize the domain. That's correct. So not gonna do that. We're just gonna go back. They are called what are they called? They are called rovers. If we go down here, we go down to all the comment articles. I'm just gonna check on. Oops, misspelled that. Genesis Corporation. Okay, so I think it is presented. There we go. Oh, this is Lucky Cat. No. Why is it why am I not official mint date? Where's all the information? I was pretty sure we had well, it's called Rover, Harvest Rover, and I think that it will have the same purpose, but it will you might need to take care of it in a different way than you have to do with the drones. More info to be announced. Let me say that at least. Okay, I'm back at it. I'm back to the marketplace, and it's time to get this domain going. Okay, so what are we doing here? Now it's the next party. I'm zooming out a little bit. It's easier to get an overview. How are we gonna make sure that, okay, 22 clusters, and we're gonna make sectors. So there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we do it the proper way, that'll be 5. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, that is correct. Everything is going according to the plan. Stop it. I like it when it goes according to the plan. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy. Yes, create territory, please. Thank you very much. And why is that? Whoa. Huh, that was interesting. It was telling me it was not working, and then it kind of worked. Well, okay. I'm scared to continue, but I will definitely do it. So that's another 5. Let's see how we do with okay, come on. Fail to mint. Okay, let's try one more time. I'm not gonna give up. We've come this far, and I don't want to end this day with not having a domain ready. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so this is the case. We don't want to mess things up. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you know, I want to leave the bits and pieces going south. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. My brain is actually working. That's a surprise. Good surprise, though. Maybe I should sell my kidney now to buy many drones. I definitely do not agree with that. Sounds like a bit of a risky plan. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. And I think you want your kidneys intact inside of your body, not inside of someone else's body. Sounds a bit drastic to me. Okay, nice. We've come quite far. All we have to do is get that bad boy going, and that bad boy going. And okay, nice. So let's go to sectors. We're gonna refresh the page because it seems like it wants us to do it. Esther, you are up late every day, and I'm happy that you're here with me, but you should get some rest as well, right? It's a day tomorrow. And I guess it's gonna be a sunny day for you. Okay, want to create territory? Yes, please. And also, I feel that once I've completed this domain, I'd be pretty happy with today's session. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, that's nice. This is going very well. It's always good to understand whether we're doing any mistakes when we are meeting our territories, but so far it's been going good, right? And all we have to do now is just connect those beauties, and the domain is up and running. How good is that? Mamma mia! Finally, it took some time, but it was worth the wait, and it was worth waiting a couple of more days. Because otherwise I would have made a mistake. Okay, so what are we doing now? We need to make sure that we can start by collecting some waste. We haven't really spent any time here in mission control. Let's collect some waste. Solutions agent. Yes, please. There's a bit of a delay here. Maybe you know this little trick. Click on the edges of change symbol. Click outside. You can disconnect, and then you can connect again. It's not prompting the wallet. Yes, you may say good night. Have a good night's sleep, and I hope you will have a beautiful morning waking up. Connected, really? Let's see, signing in. Perfect. So what's worth mentioning when it comes to claiming energy is that haha, Vitalius, that's funny. According to my observations and suggestions, dev team needs to work faster. Example, if we get one candy in mission control, we need second candy as fast as possible. Believe me, I wouldn't mind that either, but we're not wizards. And we are working as fast and hard as we can. I assure you that it would be good, definitely, to be able to release, you know, candy every day, but well, it's not that easy always. So maybe what I need to do, I'm not entirely sure how it will work. So I'm not gonna collect, and because I need to figure out what time I staked these beautiful bad boys, because since they have a time frame, so outlier is 24 hours. We have common 20, uncommon 16, rare 12, and legendary 8 hours. Spawn rate or production rate of the energy of the facility, meaning that if you would collect the energy, let's say on an outlier tier facility, if you were collecting midway through, you're kind of losing that time. So what I have to do, I need to check on when I stake them before I unstake it, before I claim the energy and unstake it, so I'm not missing out on any time. But this is only for the educational purpose, so that's what I would normally do. In this case, I'm just gonna claim the energy. Which is nice. That's the first energy to be claimed on this account. Beautiful. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Nice. Then we can go into the build overview. We can go down to where that is. Nope. Yes. Energy output per 24 hours. So it goes like that. Let's confirm. Outlier facilities, solar grid. What? Really? Okay. Need to bring that up. I already spoke with him today about this query function. Well, this time it will work. That's nice. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Standard operation procedure for mission abort executed. Agent. Okay, so then we need to remove the outlier area. Stake the domain and replace the outlier facility on the domain. And we all of a sudden now we can get going, building and doubling the output of that tile. Feels pretty good. So now we're going from 3 per 24 hour to 6 per 24 hour. If we are to find the domain amongst the land assets. I know you just been minted, but there we go. Hello, hello. Yes, please. But Crowd Africa, I suggest that you get, if you have the resources required to construct the facility, you do it as soon as possible. Because you have some territories you can stake them upon. So Vitalius about the energy staking, I think that's gonna be something for much nearer proximity than next year. Oh. I'm not gonna confirm any dates, but soon, baby, soon. Okay, looking at this, I'm pretty happy. With this beautiful staking, I'm happy to I'm happy with today's session. I am gonna end this session today because I need to finalize certain things here at the office. It was good. We finally got what we wanted. We wanted an outlier domain and a solar grid on top of it, and that's what we have. Guys, thanks for the session. Thanks for all the good questions. Keep them coming, guys. That's how we learn from each other, and together we can continue to build the best and the biggest game of the planet. See you later. Ciao, ciao, and have a good day.